1 hour 34 minutes. 2 hour and half an hour. 2.5 hours is remaining. Hello everybody, welcome back, and let's simply get started from here on. And a few last things are remaining, and then this project is gonna be overall considered as done. But before that, we have to get a few things done. First of all, the authentication on the backend side. So that is the authentication on the WebSocket server side. So I have to just simply get it done, and I'm gonna be taking the help of AI over here. And let's see what the AI says. So in our code, what we are doing overall, this is fine. I can even structure it better, but let's not worry about that right now. The next thing is that inside my WebSocket server, I'm trying to connect to this, right? So this is where I'm sending a request and connecting to the WebSocket server. The question is how to make sure that user is authenticated. So that is something I have to figure out. And for that thing, what I'm gonna be doing here, let me have the URL here, not really big problem. And the normal question to the AI, not motion here, ChatGPT. Just a sec. I think it's gonna be taking some time. Okay, coming back to this one, I am using better auth now with the WebSocket with the Next.js, and also using WebSocket server. How to authenticate the user on the WebSocket server side. Good question. This is very common real world problem when you make Next.js HTTP auth plus WebSocket server auth. Core idea, your WebSocket server does not automatically know who the user is, so you must send some proof of authentication token or session from the client, verify it on the WS server. So common approaches, best to worst. Use JWT session token recommended. So session token would be better here. Users log in, just a minute, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, then coming back. So what I was talking about, user logs in using better auth Next.js. You get a session in JWT. Oh yeah, you also get the JWT token. So you get both session as well as JWT. When connecting to WebSocket, send that token. WebSocket server verifies it. How to implement it? Get the session and token in Next.js. You are using better auth. You typically have cookie based session or JWT. You need something you can send it to WS. So send a token while connecting to WS. So when connecting to the WebSocket authorization, I'm gonna be sending the token from here. Browser WebSocket doesn't allow headers easily, so instead of use query parameters, so I'm gonna be so instead of sending the token like this, I'm gonna be sending the token in the query parameter, and then I have to verify it here. So const token, once I get the token, jwt.verify token, that is the jwt token, and websocket.user, and attach the user. If you are using cookie based session, better auth often uses cookies. So problem, WebSocket server doesn't automatically pass the sessions like Next.js. So option is send a cookie manually. So WebSocket cookie is gonna be documented.cookie, not supported in browsers. Option B, best for cookies. Extract session token, send manually. Await get session token, get session token, and new WebSocket on WebSocket server. Once I have this, so call better auth session validation. So auth API, get session, and headers are gonna be containing the cookie session token. Okay, let's go with this. Because at the end of the day, what I'm getting here in a session that I'm getting, so whenever I'm trying to connect it to the WebSocket server from the client side, of course. So if I actually go to inside web app, inside lib and signaling.ts. Even before that, when I'm trying to connect, so I'm trying to connect inside the meeting here. So meeting id and page.tsx. Over here I'm trying to connect, and ultimately I'm using use session over here. From the use session I'm getting some data. So let me see what all I'm gonna be getting here. So I get the session, and what else, there can be a lot of things. So let me make sure, do one thing. I'm gonna be logging the value of clg session is gonna be equals to use session, literally use session. There are already extra stuff. Cut it. Const and data as a session, that's gonna be equals to use session, just like this. Apart from this particular thing, clg session is gonna be equals to use session, just like this. And now I'm gonna be checking the value here. So ultimately the project needs to be running. That's already running, that's great. And the next thing is that I have to go to the meeting page. So localhost 3000/meeting. If I directly try to access it, what will happen? Localhost, first of all, this needs to be right, and I should not be able to access this page directly. Yeah, I will be asked to log in. Let me just simply enter the email PWSWRD1234, sign in. And once I'm inside this, let's click on create a new meeting. The new meeting is gonna be here, of course. Allow it for a while. And this is the event that I'm getting. I am mainly worried about the session. So I have the session data contains two things. Data contains the session as well as the user and some other stuff. When it comes to this session, so this session contains the token. So this is the token that I have. So what kind of token is this? I'll have to take the help of AI to just know more about it. But let's see. Is token mentioned in the screen mentioned here is the session token, and with that session token I can just simply, yes, the token you are seeing, there is a session token. So data.session.token is the session token. So what we are gonna be doing, The insane thing is that I don't know whether everybody is here or not, but ultimately all the time I haven't been audible at all. Just a minute here.